guys, it's Danielle with Danielle Gets It Done, and this is my week 15 pregnancy update.
Gonna love you, honey, on and on and on. I'm a morning dove singing out a song.
Okay, baby is the size of a navel orange and or a magic 8-ball, whichever you prefer to visualize. I think the big thing for this week is it's practicing breathing by breathing in and out amniotic fluid. I think it is so crazy that we start our lives in our mom's stomach floating and breathing in water. I mean, that's basically it. We're basically tadpoles. It's so weird. So it's doing that, and then, oh, the other thing from this week, the eyes are still fused shut. But through those fused eyes and through the uterus and through my skin, the baby can sense changes in light. And so if you put a flashlight on my stomach and turn it on, we would expect the baby to kind of react. I guess the biggest fun thing that happened this week is I definitely felt baby kicks. I think I said a few weeks ago sheepishly that I thought I was feeling flutters. I kind of didn't want to say for sure because it was super early, and it still is super early. But this week, with beyond a doubt, it was a baby kick. And it's such a magical feeling. So what I felt, it was just like a slight finger tap, like so ever so gentle. And in reality, it was probably the baby's foot kicking as hard as it could, but because it's the size of a navel orange, it just felt like just a light tap. And it was undeniably the baby, and it was so special. And yeah, the other thing I think I felt, so I for sure felt that, for sure the baby. What I think I felt also were hiccups. And my app has been saying for the past couple weeks that the baby's hiccuping. And it just felt exactly like James's hiccups when I was pregnant with him. He had them all the time. And I think that's what it was. It was very rhythmic, like a hiccup. And again, like, it's just so wild to feel that another person is hiccuping inside of your body and moving around. It's just the best thing ever. Symptom-wise, I'm still sick. I don't know. I'm still sick, I'm still tired, I'm still barfing. It was an okay week. A bummer thing that happened is we went out to eat for dinner. We had Mexican, and it was great. I got home and I had to like run to the bathroom to get sick. Like, I almost didn't make it. And so there were two weird things about that. One is I feel like I'm an expert on throwing up at this point. I know my body, I know it's coming. I'm very calm and methodical about it. Like, I think I'm gonna get sick, and then I slowly make my way to the bathroom. I'm sorry if this is too graphic, but I never have to run, ever. And so that was weird that it came on so quickly and suddenly and strongly. And then the other weird thing about it is I have not thrown up after lunchtime in 4 to 6 weeks. Like, when I throw up, it's right away in the morning, or like I said, lunchtime. I do not throw up at night anymore. So those two things really made me worried that I got food poisoning or something. And to me, food poisoning in pregnancy would be really scary. Like, we can survive it, but it might be really hard on the baby. So I was really nervous, but I didn't throw up again. I didn't get cramps. I didn't get a fever. So I think it was, what I think it was is I got a vegetarian meal, but it had cheese in it, so it wasn't vegan, and I'm not really used to cheese. And I think it was just so rich. My husband tried it, and he even said, like, wow, that's really rich. And so I think I just wasn't used to it, and being pregnant and a little more sensitive, it just upset my stomach. So that was definitely the low of the week. Otherwise, it's been okay. I have not thrown up every day. The really good thing about this week is I am getting my energy back. I can for sure feel it. I'm still really tired at night and go to bed early, but I'm just more energized throughout the day. And something that I've been really taking advantage of this week is working out. Like, I'm just craving workouts and craving more intense workouts, and it just feels really good to be able to do that again. So I thought I'd talk about what I'm doing in pregnancy exercise-wise. Basically, I look at it as 3 categories. Number 1 is cardio, which is not like the popular thing these days, but I love cardio. I love walking and running or jogging. I've always loved running. I ran before I was pregnant, so I'm super comfortable doing it throughout my pregnancy. I ran the whole time with James. But this week, I feel like I can go longer. You know, the first trimester, I could really only go 10 minutes before I felt like I needed a walk, and I can go a good 3 miles now. So it just feels good to get those long, slow cardios in. A lot of times I switch off between jogging and walking. So I'll either like jog for half an hour and walk home, or jog for 10 minutes, walk for 10 minutes, and repeat that a few cycles. But I just really love cardio. The second thing is weight training. That, to me, there's no exercise for me like weight training in that you feel awesome right afterwards. Like, I never regret a run, but I don't feel great right afterwards. I feel exhausted. But a good weight training session, like, it just energizes me and I feel good and strong right afterwards. So I love that. I don't do anything crazy or heavy, especially being pregnant. I loosely follow the Tone It Up program. They have an app with free workouts, daily free workouts, and they have some extra things you can purchase. So that's what I mainly do. I do have to make some modifications, not a ton at this point. The fun thing about that is the co-founder, Katrina Scott, is expecting her first really soon, actually. So they have a whole section now for prenatal workouts. They have more modifications for pregnant women. I think they're just more mindful since one of them is going through it. And so it's been really fun watching her journey as I myself am pregnant. The third category is yoga / stretching. I had a really hard, long labor with James. I remember even in the thick of it thinking, I can see how yoga would be beneficial to get through these contractions. So I promised myself then and there, if I ever did this again, I would really work on yoga. I like yoga. I want to love it. I'm not good at it. Like, I'm not trying to get you to pity me. Like, I'm really bad at it. I'm not flexible. I find it really difficult. If I had to choose between running for an hour and doing an hour of yoga class, I think I would choose running every time. That's just easier for me. So it's something I really need to work on, but I like that challenge and I know that it will be beneficial. So I'm trying to work on that. I haven't gone to like a live class yet during this pregnancy, but I've been doing a lot of like YouTube videos, Tone It Up prenatal videos at home. And I'm just trying to get better and to be consistent. Something to go along with that is called Spinning Babies. I'll link her website below. It's such a great resource. There's a ton of free information and you can buy some stuff. So her name is Gail. She's a really well-known midwife. And her whole premise is at the end of pregnancy and during labor, we're so concerned with dilation and how dilated is she, as if that's going to tell us how easy or long her labor might be. And her whole thing is we should be focused on what position is the baby in, because that's what really helps labor go more smoothly and quickly. And what she suggests is to do daily stretches and exercises to help baby move into the most optimal birthing position. We want to make space in our uterus for the baby to get into a good, again, birthing position. So we would love baby to be head down. We would love it to be, is it transverse? I get it confused, but a sunny side up baby is not the easiest to labor. You can still do it vaginally, but it's just a lot harder. James was sunny side up and I ended up with a C-section. So I definitely, because of that experience, really want to do everything I can to help baby get in a good position. And I'm 16 weeks? I'm 15 weeks right now. And I'm only 15 weeks, like baby is so small compared to the uterus and it's moving into 100 positions a day. So it's not like go time for me, but I'm doing these daily stretches mainly to make it a habit and so that I can stick through it. And as I get bigger and farther along, I just want them to be habits so that I can, again, get baby into a good position. I will insert a picture. I met her when I was really pregnant with James, and she calls it mapping your baby. So she'll ask you questions and really dig around and feel your stomach to figure out what position baby's in so that then you can work on, and maybe the baby's in a perfect position, so you're good. But if it's, you know, head up or sunny side up, she'll give you certain things that you can do to work on that. So anyways, I met her and she mapped the baby for me, and then what she does is she paints the baby on your stomach in the exact position that it's in. So she did that with James, and I would love to do that again with this baby at the end of my pregnancy. It was just so cool and beautiful and really helped me bond with James as I could see, like, in real scale where he was in my stomach. It was really, really cool. So that is everything for week 15. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. I would love to have you subscribe to keep in touch, so hit that button as well if you're new. I hope you have a great day, and whatever your plans are, I hope you get them done. Bye, guys.
Ooh.